Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Purple here, and today I'm going to be going over my favorite resource pack in Minecraft. Now, this resource pack is 3D, which is a big reason why I like it. So I'm going to be showing it off today, and of course the link will be in the description, so you guys can go download it if you want to. Without further ado, let's get started. First off, we have the items that you can actually hold in your hand, and they become 3D when you hold them. Now there are so many items that can do this that I'm not going to show off all of them because that would take forever. But nevertheless, we have the Nether Star, the Ender Pearl, the Cake, which is insane, and it also looks pretty nice as a block. The Water Bucket, which actually looks like you're holding a bucket for once. The Fishing Rod, which also looks pretty cool. The Fire Charge is also 3D. The Golden Carrot, and quite a few other items like the eggs and stuff that are also 3D. And I also like the shooting animation, or the drawing back your bow animation. Looks pretty cool. But let's move on to the blocks that I think look really cool. Now, I think there are a few more blocks that are 3D, but there are just so many that I can't cover them all. But anyways, without further ado, then we have the pressure plates, the bookshelf, which I am having some lighting issues with them, along with the TNT, which I personally don't like, but hey, it's something I'm gonna have to deal with if I want this awesome texture pack. We have the walls, which I think look really cool with their 3D features. They just look plain awesome. And our pistons and our lever, which these are probably my favorite blocks in here. I think the lever looks really cool, and if I show you, I can show you what the lever looks like on a wall. Same thing, it does that instead. But anyways, guys, moving on, we also have the jack-o'-lantern, which is, you can actually see the inside of, and you can see there is a torch inside of it, which is a lot more realistic, and I like it personally. We also have the block of redstone, which looks really cool in my opinion, because it's bulging out and stuff. We have the rails, which also look awesome. Everything here looks awesome, which these are not powered, and this is a powered rail. And I just love how they are 3D. We also have the enchantment table, which looks just plain awesome in my opinion. Way better than the default one. I mean, it's just awesome. And next we have something that actually has a use instead of just a retexture. It shows, or not, it's the same use, but it, just forget what I said just now. That I made just absolutely no sense. What it does, you can see those little dots. When it is a certain time of the day, it will show how many the dots amount of stuff on there. I cannot do redstone. Moving on, we have the beacon. Looks pretty cool, and the gate, which if you guys want to see the rest of the gates, because there are so many of them, you gotta go download the texture pack yourself to go see the rest. And we also have the end portal with the Eye of Ender in it and empty. And the anvils, which is personally awesome in my opinion. And you have a not damaged one, and then the damaged one, which actually loses its as like a physical form after you use it a bunch. We also have the hopper, which you can see in and is a little bit 3D over here on the sides. And we have the torches, one on the ground and one hanging up, which I personally really liked. I thought it was really cool looking, instead of, you know, it just being like hammered into the any block you place it on the default Minecraft. The crafting table looks pretty cool in my opinion. I mean, just look at that thing. It looks awesome. I love what they do with it. And we have the jukebox, which you can actually see the discs inside of it, which I thought was pretty cool. Everything on here pretty cool in my opinion. And next on the furnace, which is actually pretty cool. Everything's pretty cool, guys. What you can do with the furnace is, when you put wood inside of it, the coals down there actually light up, which is really cool, so you can actually tell that something is cooking. But unfortunately it doesn't pop up there, but hey, it's still really cool, guys. We have the iron doors and the iron fences, which are defying the laws of Minecraft being rounded, but they still look pretty cool. And we have the ladders, which at random that will happen, but they're still completely walkable. You can walk up them just fine still. Don't worry, it's completely fine. Next up we have our fences, fences, right? Yeah, fences. And I mistake those for ladders, but it's okay, because they still look pretty cool. And we have our bed, which I really like these back stands and front stands and supports and stuff. I thought they looked really cool. Honestly, I thought everything looked cool. But next up we have the nether fence, which kind of fits the more of a hellish type of theme that goes with the nether, instead of just being like a regular fence, just retextured to have another bracket theme. We have the glass, which goes inwards a little bit through the pane, which looks pretty cool. And I showed you earlier the cake, when you hold it, it looks really weird. But I really like what they did with the cake and how it looks. I am really impressed with it. We have the iron bars, which are no longer, like, I'm so happy about this. They're no longer just paper thin. They're actually 3D, and you can, it's just awesome. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. Next up we have the doors, which are awesome. The iron doors, all that type of stuff. Which is probably my favorite feature about this mod. And the sugar canes. Oh my gosh, thank you for making them not paper thin anymore. They look so much better. I just thank you. Next up we have other items in Minecraft, like the pickaxes, all the tools and stuff, which I actually really like. Of course, these are all 3D when you put them in your hand, which is really cool. We have all the axes and pickaxes and stuff. Oh, and they also made the item frames a circle now, which I thought was pretty cool. But they made the weapons different. Like instead of a wooden sword, you get a wooden baseball bat, or instead of a stone sword, you get a stone mace. And then, you know, you have your golden sword, the giant battle mace type thing. I don't even know what that's called. I'm sorry. For the iron, and you know, the diamond sword. That it just looks really cool. And of course, they retextured the flint and steel. You know, the precious stones, which I think look really cool. How they've been retextured. I just think everything on this mod is just plain awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye!